This week's videos are sponsored by ACORNS, the money app that makes it simple and cheap to make small yet significant investments. Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is time for Cobra Kai Season 6,
Part 1.
Episode 3,
Yes.
Part 1.
Yes.
I did it. Don't correct me. Quiet, Andrew.
Yes, Sensei.
John, you good?
Yes,
Establish
sir.
the goodness
Yes,
for the
Sensei, I'm
positive
good. I'm
attitude.
very positive.
Andrew, you have to be good.
I am. Thanks, buddy. You
Show
spoiled
them
me.
one thing. I did one of the 4 things. We got 3 more videos to do, so let's go with just one.
Just the one.
Yeah, look at that.
Strike hard, strike first, no
Show
mercy.
No mercy.
It's his birthday.
Yeah.
It's the way of the fist.
I'm a good guy.
You are.
It might be his birthday, but it's about me right now doing a good thing.
Yeah, you need to leave
Getting
those
a
gifts
good
here until we're
present.
done filming
Don't you
all the
forget.
episodes.
Hey guys, leave a like on this video. What'd you think about episode 3? Wish Andrew a happy birthday, even though this video is coming out I think after his birthday. And subscribe, click that bell to get notified when our reaction is up for episode 4. And Prepper, you guys are editing well, really well,
Killing it.
so well. And also our full-length reaction watch alongs where you sync with your own copy of Cobra Kai. It's available for our Super Sexies over at our Patreon page. And we cover several things exclusive with highlights and watch alongs included, but more importantly, you get to do a full-length reaction watch along with Cobra Kai with us. It's like we're in the room kicking it with you the entire time, making noise while you're just trying to watch TV and you're like, why did I sign up for this? That's the way you want to watch television. Let's do this, guys.
His and hers karate belts. I want to be a pink belt.
Ojalá que sea niño, porque criar niñas es una pesadilla.
You're telling me. That's why I got rid of my daughter.
I help you. Thanks.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that. Better than when they were trying to tear each other's faces off.
I like how after they made up, they just are inseparable.
They're bonded for life.
They just, everywhere they go, they're together now.
You ate a dozen cannolis?
They were mini, very small, bite-sized.
I feel you, Chozen.
It's like 6 regular cannolis. What are you mean about?
Take this to the living room. Feel free to keep walking from there.
She is really growing to resent Chozen.
Guy flies in for the weekend to kill Terry Silver. Stays for another 3 months. That's normal, right?
Completely.
Super normal.
You hoping for a boy or a girl?
Either way, I'm good. Took me a bit, but I'm a pro with boys and girls are easy.
I just want a karate champ.
Earth girls are easy. Look down. It's a bomb.
A duty bag?
What was it?
It sounds like a bomb. There's a ticking sound.
Just this.
There's an actual ticking sound in there.
Is it ticking?
It's got to be innocuous then.
Crease.
Come on. You think Kreese would walk into a FedEx Skittles with a bomb?
He did let a live cobra loose in your dealership.
It's the dead snake's head.
Don't move it. All we know could have a dead man switch. Remember Murtaugh the Crapper and Lethal Weapon 2.
Yes.
Yes.
The key is staying completely and totally still.
Damn.
Trey is now fat.
At least take the bomb outside.
Trey requires balance.
Oh, it's a girl.
Oh.
Aw.
That's a good mislead.
I'm a girl dad. You're a girl brother.
Oh my God, then in 20 years, we could get the show of the daughter.
Finally.
Where's Daniel?
Oh, yeah.
A new way to continue Cobra Kai. Oh, no.
I told him not to move.
I'm too old for this shit.
He said the Murtaugh.
I
You
understood
haven't
that
seen
reference.
Lethal Weapon. You don't get to join Andrew and I.
understood that reference, though.
What do you call that combo?
Toksa Gongyok, Viper Attack.
No.
It is designed to penetrate even the most advanced defense.
Are vipers crazier than cobras?
Will leave the opponent's head vulnerable.
Oh my gosh. I'll never believe that All Valley can beat these guys. Never.
Whatever you ask of Yun, he will execute to perfection.
Execute. This anime guy's got to get his in.
He's got the cool hair. He's got the cool, like, covering his eyes hair.
Come on.
Higher. Go higher.
Get it 10 feet high.
540.
Whoa.
This is how you do it.
You did not follow the lesson.
It's a waste of time.
No shortcuts.
Time to break his hand.
For your defiance, you will have a new assignment.
You're going to high school.
Whatever it is, I can do.
I am sure you can. Go and clean my grandfather's toilet.
Ew.
Hell yeah.
His rebelliousness is a distraction.
A team is only as strong as its best fighter.
You hear that, John?
Yes.
think that there are no shortcuts is a reference to Chozen, always going the shortcut route in his...
And also Tony Robbins courses.
Yeah, work it out.
Come on, girls.
We're best friends now. We can't do this.
He's going to learn how to daughter people. That's the term. Look at them. Inseparable.
Friends are broken.
Oh, is that Devin Lee?
It is.
What the hell did you guys do?
They're just friends now. Yeah, they went from war to Cold War to peace.
Like you
Piece of
guys.
crap fighting.
No, there's still tension between them.
They're not gonna go hard during training. How are they gonna lead us to victory at the tournament?
They're not. They're gonna get their asses kicked.
That's confidence.
Honest John.
Love the smell of karate in the afternoon.
I think that's pond scum.
Ralph Macchio directed this.
What?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Your daughter's a now. So is Nichols. Last I checked, Miyagi Do doesn't mean fighting like a couple of girls. You know what I'm saying?
Means fighting like an old man.
I thought you said girls were easy.
They are.
Okay then, girl dad, work your magic.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, he just shows up, conducts orders.
Lee, call your dad. Tell him you're having people over tonight.
What does her dad do?
Her dad's a murderer.
Wish you could see this, Mr. Miyagi. Whole dojo full of kids learning your lesson.
What movie is that from?
The third one.
There you go.
If anyone's gonna move in, I'm glad it's Chozen.
Yeah.
Just temporary till you go back to Okinawa after the tournament, right?
Not going back to Okinawa.
I'm an American now.
What are you hiding from?
Help me move bed.
Mr. Miyagi's secrets.
I never knew this was here.
It's where he buried the bodies.
It's a hologram of him.
If you're reading this, I'm already dead.
There's bodies down there.
Yeah, he just said that.
Yeah, but Andrew's version of the
Yeah,
joke
but
was
you were-
better.
I mean, you can't just repeat his joke.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
my
It's
bad.
not good reacting.
I won't respond to Lethal Weapon. You don't repeat my jokes.
This belong to Miyagi-san. Must be his. He built a place.
Cut the commercial.
I was gonna say Julie Pierce is down there.
That's right.
Sensei Kreese is one of the strongest senseis to ever train at this tojang. He brings an invitation for us to test our strength.
Yeah, guy's done with the toilet.
A long time ago, I had a student. I trained him to be the best of the best.
Sean, best of the best.
He dominated
Philip Ree.
every opponent
good movie.
he ever faced.
He was the best around, and no one was going to ever bring him down.
He lost to an insignificant, scrawny little runt.
From New Jersey.
And why did he lose? Because this opponent had more heart.
He speaks respectfully of him.
Build your heart.
How do we defeat an opponent who has more heart?
By ripping it out.
More offense, Sensei.
Wrong.
Have heart yourself, Sensei.
Oh.
Or killed their heart with strong kick to ribs.
Do the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
It seems you don't take me serious. Perhaps I need to show you just how serious I am.
Oh my God, he's gonna whoop his ass.
Let's go. Let's go, Kreese.
You made it. We're in the basement.
Is this just a sleepover?
Is it all girls party?
Welcome to Miyagi Do After Dark.
What?
I don't think you should call it that.
Yep.
Is this a slumber party? I've never had one before.
Wow.
I figure since you two are friends now, we should have a girls' night.
With you?
Hell yeah, I'm a girl dad now.
Oh my God.
Come on inside. Grab a sleeping bag. The Mr. T one's mine.
You gotta know your boundaries if you're gonna be a girl dad.
T1.
Not sure how a sleepover is gonna help them get their edge back.
They need conflict. I used to hear about alley slumber parties. Non-stop drama.
Oh.
Put a bunch of high school girls in the basement, mix in a little gossip. Pretty soon you got something that makes Scarface look like Bambi.
Let's go.
Not a bad strategy.
This is Mr. Miyagi we're talking about. Possibly the greatest man who ever lived. How could you not want to open his buried treasure?
It's more pink girl dust. Oh. His coins for the Continental.
Mr. Miyagi was a boxer?
Whoa.
There must be some amazing stories behind all of this.
The scroll.
Police are searching for the culprit in a violent robbery and assault.
What?
Prince of Lodi was hospitalized after a severe beating and the theft of a valuable necklace.
Is this his backstory?
They identified his attacker as Kisuke Miyagi.
Wow. He turned his life around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, duh.
Hey, that's Mr. Miyagi. The name is wrong. And he was born in 1924, not 1918.
People lie about their age all the time.
Does he have a different past?
691 Hill Street. If Mr. Miyagi did live there, maybe we can go find some answers.
What would these answers lead to?
A CGI resurrected Pat Morita.
Is it really worth wasting an entire day of training just to punish Quan?
This is not a punishment. It is a lesson, and they all will learn.
They must work together.
Yeah.
No shortcuts.
건방진 녀석.
내 존경을 원한다면 네가 오다지.
Does anyone have your respect?
그 입을 닥치게.
Oh no. Oh no. Full Metal Jacket time.
I understood that reference.
Ouch. I beat on him with the soap.
Has respect been earned? Is that part of Kreese's plan?
You said you would bring out the best in my students, that you could handle Kwon's distractions. And now my top student is distracted.
This one lesson has ruined everything.
Only through pain does a champion reveal himself.
Who's ready to have some fun?
One of the greatest pop tunes of all time. Let's go, Cindy.
Fight!
Let's go. I want that spinoff.
Johnny, you gotta leave, man.
Oh my god.
Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna do karate.
Will Mitch ever win the All Valley?
Who the hell's Mitch?
Breath.
The longest enduring E.T. reference. Dear, you know you're still
No, guys, you're not supposed to be getting along.
Does Tori want Sam fall down a flight of stairs, breaking every single bone in her little body?
Jeez.
No, man.
Come on, man.
There it is. That's ugly.
Maybe you gotta use this jovial side of them.
They wouldn't have forced the issue, guys. They wouldn't be having a problem.
Tap into their joy in fighting.
If Sam can describe Tori in one word,
He's gonna spell bitch.
B-I-T.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What?
Bit
Could have said
crusher.
bitchin'.
It's gonna be such a good girl, Dad.
I feel like an old-time PI. We should have
Ages.
Dora.
Oh, I have trench coat.
Oh my god. Are they gonna incorporate like boxing into their fighting style now?
Would it help if I said we'd get French dip sandwiches around the corner at Philippe's when we're done?
Oh, that's a big hill.
Let's go. Get that
Oh.
au jus.
Philippe's? I think I know where they are. Downtown LA.
Did say Los Angeles.
We're looking for the owner?
Like that Daniel suited up for this.
Well, he's the director.
It's true.
Listen, I know I have the right address, but we figured if anyone knew anything.
Shit. What, dude, wow.
Wow, what a dead
What-
giveaway.
What?
We have Rana. Let's go.
Yep.
What the hell is this secret?
We just want to tour. I will cut across Hill Street. Hey up, Frank. What? We're running plays now?
Yes.
Nice,
Oh,
Chozen.
nice, man. Some fun lighting in this sequence.
I'm only here because my mentor might have had some connection to your gym. Okay, I know this is a long shot, but have you ever heard any stories about or know the name?
Miyagi.
This is so strange.
There's no drama.
Faithfully. Just takes one little spark.
It does. It does.
Is it not possible for them to...
Oh no.
That's all it takes.
What
Oh,
did you do?
What did you
Stole
do?
Robbie's phone. It's a nuclear option.
Oh no, that's no.
What is it?
There's a text from Miguel.
What does it say?
Hola, mamacita.
Oh my god.
Robbie's a zero. Miguel's a hero. Hey, what's going on?
We know what you're doing.
You're catfishing us.
I don't know what that is, but catfish is gross.
We just wanted to help you get your edge back, so things can go back to the way they used to be.
Couldn't you just say that?
I thought you were Miyagi Do now.
I am Miyagi Do. Look, we're inside with pillows and chocolates and air conditioning.
That's all it takes.
Calling an Uber.
Same.
You could just take the same Uber.
Yeah, share the Uber.
Can't believe that didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny, it's okay.
I mean, the
Should've worked.
text messages were too close to each other.
You try to get students angry at me? You think I'm afraid of them?
Of death.
I think you're cocky and disrespectful, but you combine that with your skills and strength. I think you can be one of the most terrifying fighters in the Sekai Taikai.
I don't understand.
You're complimenting me?
Just take all that anger inside you and give it purpose.
Channel your anger.
Let's learn where the anger came from.
Prove to the others that you are the best fighter in the class.
What's he about to do? Beat the shit out of everyone?
And there's only one way to do that.
Kill them all.
뭐 하자는 거야? 난 아직 안 끝났어.
Oh, good line.
Yeah, but he's a really confident fighter.
Ooh.
Shit. Yeah.
배운 것만 알아. 스스로 생각할 수가 무서운 거야. 아직 할 수 있고.
It does seem scary.
Bars.
Ooh!
Wowie.
This guy's like a real martial artist. Not like what we get at the All Valley.
Yep.
Actors trained to do martial arts.
Oh, man.
Woo! Those guys dope. Wow. Nice strike.
I'm scared for Robby, Hawk, or any of the guys to go up against
There's
this
no
guy.
way they could beat them. Double kick.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, right in the back.
He doesn't even feel pain.
Bitch. Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
In the throat.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Jeez, dude.
No mercy.
Don't kill him.
Oh, he took it. Took his honor. Took his school crest. Wow. Damn, dude. I'm collecting them all.
That's what Cobra Kai, the show's been missing. A villain who's actually really good at martial arts.
Stakes have just leveled up.
Instead of just bringing back villains from the movies.
I'm still just trying to understand why Mr. Miyagi would be a silent partner in a boxing gym.
This guy's dressed like Shocker.
The way my pop-up used to tell it, this gym wouldn't have been possible without Miyagi.
And what's with the different first name?
When people have fake documents, it's usually because they're hiding something.
Did he have to sneak into the country?
Mr. Miyagi had nothing to hide.
Then why'd he flee the country?
Miyagi-san flee Okinawa for America.
Great, now they're gonna legacy ruin our Mr. Miyagi.
Heard something about a robbery. Beat the shit out of some mope. Needed my pop-up to help him get lost.
Ah, I see.
What, Miyagi?
He was blamed for something.
I heard he stole some pricey necklace. Wow.
Does not sound like Miyagi.
I mean, he probably changed. He was younger. Probably grew up, had failures, and learned from them.
Probably how he became so virtuous.
Or they're Luke Skywalkering them, ruining our characters. That makes sense. That lines up why he would eventually be the Miyagi Do that he is because of the experiences that he had, and probably why he saw a chance on LaRusso, who clearly has rage in him.
My guy's got like a 4.99 rating. It's gotta be double Sensei Lawrence's.
And 3 times his rating for hosting a slumber party.
Fight over the Uber.
He actually thought we would fall for that.
I don't know. Sound like you haven't tried to steal my boyfriend before.
Oh, here we go.
I know that was a huge mistake, but it was like over a year ago.
So what? That makes it okay?
This isn't cool.
It's happening. Put me in the hospital.
I came to you and I tried to make things right. You attacked me again.
No, you.
Here we go.
Oh.
Because the first time we ever met, you accused me of stealing your mom's wallet.
Yep.
And even after you learned that it wasn't me,
beach
you
club.
never apologized.
True.
Oh.
I was already the new kid with no friends, and then as soon as I connected with someone, you had to come in and ruin that.
I mean, they need to have this conversation.
Starlight and Firecracker
Apologize.
You're right.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's maturing.
I made a really shitty call that I should have apologized.
Oh, I love maturity.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too.
Oh. You're going to be a good dad, Jenny.
Yep.
Yeah. I want you to hate your friends.
I can't believe what I did to your arm.
It's not that bad, actually. It's pretty much faded. A lot like this thing between us.
We should get faded together.
I really am sorry.
Real scene,
too.
right? He doesn't realize that this is what they actually needed to get their edge back. Because they have these, they needed this resolve.
No.
Dumbass.
Maybe tonight didn't go as planned, but that could be for the best.
Yeah.
The best.
He was good man, Daniel-san.
Yeah, a good man who committed robbery and assault.
I mean, didn't Robby used to do that too?
That's one story out of a million.
It's one that he kept from me.
It's someone he turned into. It's an old Asian man. They don't really talk about their past.
Are we ever gonna tell Sam and Anthony about Cancun?
Definitely not.
Tell us.
What happened in Cancun?
Snorted cocaine off of a bunch of women.
We had a lot of cannolis.
The best we can do is make the most of the time we have with the people we love while they're here.
Sure. I'm busy this week, though, Andrew.
Make most of time.
Gotta go to Japan.
Yeah. Okinawa, here we come.
Kumiko, color back.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Going after her.
There is only one way to defeat an opponent who fights with heart, by being heartless.
How could you be so heartless?
To pierce the heart of your enemy, you need to harness all that hate inside you.
Damn. That's a nice shiner.
Like a diamond.
Your opponents will throw everything they've got at you.
Then we give them no mercy.
Exactly.
Cobra Kai lives.
Fight! Do we have our edge back?
Yeah.
There we go.
They're comfortable to fight now.
Now we can just compete with our skills.
All it took was a slumber party.
What the hell got into them?
Guess their breakthrough last night took care of whatever was holding them back.
All because of you, Johnny.
You're a good dad.
Remind me to never doubt you again, Sensei.
Dude, they're so gonna win this thing.
Yeah, they're way more skilled than the other ones.
I know there must be more to this story.
This is like when Star Wars fans watch The Acolyte.
But why didn't you tell me the truth?
Hey, everybody, gather around.
Oh, man.
The truth was the identity that he formed.
All right, who's ready to find out where we're going for the Sekai Taikai?
Is that thing loud enough?
This year's Sekai Taikai will be held in Barcelona, Spain.
Oh,
Hey,
dang.
sick.
It's beautiful out there.
España.
Home of Rafael Nadal.
We intend to test your dojo's quality, not quantity. And each dojo must select 6 fighters to compete.
Ooh, that's it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. Robbie, Miguel,
Yes,
Tori,
Sam, Tori.
Sam.
So the main 6
What exactly does that mean?
means the main cast is going.
It means we don't all get to go.
Oh, that music.
I mean, you could all still go.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
just y'all don't get to compete. LaRusso, you're rich.
Oh, no, Devin would go, yeah. That makes sense. Devin or Kenny? I don't know. Who's in the 6th spot?
Anthony's going.
Dimitri's going.
Anthony, a penis breath.
None of the top fighters go.
I want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, ACORNS. I first heard about this investment app from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Not directly, I just saw an ad for it. And I was like, let's try this out, because let's be real. Investing can feel like a daunting task. And many people, myself included, don't know where to start most of the time. I have many friends who invest, impart their wisdom to me, and I still get overwhelmed by the thought of it. Plus, there's this myth that you need a ton of money to get started. So with our busy lives, it's very easy to put off thinking about our financial future. And what's great about ACORNS is it makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing for your future. Best part, you don't need a lot of money or expertise to start with ACORNS. In fact, you can get started with just your spare change. ACORNS recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals. Automatically invest your money for you. It's made investing super straightforward and stress-free. As someone who has been living off of commission for a very long time now, having something to invest in is very important in my life. The idea that small actions today can have a massive impact on your future really resonates with me. Because from ACORNS, mighty oaks do grow. So grow your oak. But seriously, guys, give it a shot if you're interested. You can head to acorns.com/rejects or download the ACORNS app to start saving and investing for your future today. Because we're dealing with finances, it's important for me to say this. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote ACORNS. Investing involves risk. ACORNS Advisor LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. All that being said, I do vouch for them. And so does Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I mean, Robbie, Miguel for sure.
Yes.
Tori,
I can see
Sam, Hawk for sure. And
maybe Kenny?
It's either Devin or Kenny.
It's either Devin or Kenny. I mean, I would venture to guess
Kenny.
Unless they go with a Dimitri just to keep the symmetry, but I feel like it's got to be.
I'd venture Devin because you have 3 girls, 3 guys.
No,
yeah,
you're probably right, but they made a very big point of contention in that first episode of getting Kenny to Miyagi Do as well. So
it's true. They made more of an event of him coming back than Devin coming back.
Guys, listen, if you're listening to us on Apple, Spotify, guys. We just watched Cobra Kai season 6.
We're the Cobra
3.
guys.
Cobra Guy. I like that, John. Cobra GAI.
Yeah.
Cobra Guy.
Cobra Guys.
Cobra Guy.
Oh, hi, Cobra Guy.
Should be our shirt. No one take that. That's our shirt.
We got it. Coming to RegionNationShop.com.
We got to create it now. Before this video airs. Cobra Guy.
Cobra Guy. You must be a Cobra Guy. I'd recognize one anywhere.
All right, I went first the last couple.
Greg, what'd you think of the episode?
First, Greg, what'd you think?
Only right that I continue
Greg.
as host.
Should do it every time. Staple.
What did you think of which one of us should speak first?
Let's go with it. Andrew, what references did you catch?
Not too many in this one, but
Bullshit.
you got that one shot as a
bandage.
You got that, with the bandage. That's where Miyagi is taping up Daniel when we get after I believe he beat Dutch in the first
Predator.
Woo! Yeah. Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Yes, I understood that reference. Yeah, and then Alice goes to get him. And then also we get that reference, obviously, with Lethal Weapon 2, as I mentioned, came out the same year, 1989, as Karate Kid Part 3. I think they made, they said the words "Eye of the Tiger." That song was also a song that was in episode of the last season, season 5. It was either episode 9 or 10 when Mike Barnes is stealing the car with all of them in it. And you hear the song is "Eye of the Tiger." They're all singing in the back.
And it also became famous in which movie?
I believe Rocky.
Which one?
I'm gonna go Rocky 3.
It's exactly the one.
Yes, I didn't even see it. That was a total
and
guess.
the Mr. T. That's the one with Mr. T.
Oh, I only saw Rocky 1, Rocky 2, and
Why?
then Rocky Balboa, and then I saw the Creed films with you.
Isn't Mr. T in Rocky?
I haven't
3?
seen Rocky.
Yeah.
And he had a Mr. T.
I have
sleeping
not
Yeah,
seen
there's a
Rocky.
Mr. T
I have not
reference.
seen Rocky 3, Rocky 4, or the best one, Rocky 5.
Well, those are the reactions we need to get.
Rocky 3 and 4 are pretty fun.
They're pretty great.
4 I heard is amazing, which I do want to see that one.
one's fun.
It's the best
What I
one.
thought of this episode, yeah, there was some interesting stuff. I thought the slumber party was okay. I get what they were trying to do there. Johnny's always been out of his element when it comes to. I mean, he's good with when it comes to teaching karate, but when it comes to just nurturing young children or teenagers, rather, in this case,
Toddlers.
Yes, toddlers. He's usually out of his depth. I mean, in this case, this was no exception. So it was definitely, I'm not going to use the word forced, don't worry, guys. It was definitely weird, but it was very Johnny-esque. So, you know.
Well, within his character.
Yeah, but I mean, probably a simple conversation would have been better, but it was still entertaining and fun to watch, I guess, albeit it was weird as well. But it was a great, but it led to a very great and really good acted scene as well, and it was some really good. It was a good character moment for both characters because I think they needed that you know, just for both of them, the apology that they both gave. I think it was really good. It was good pathos for both.
Great scene.
Yeah, it was a great scene. I thought they both poured their hearts out because you know they both had that conversation about apologizing for past events. You know, where she accused her of stealing.
Apologizing. That's a reference to Apollo Creed.
Correct.
Apologizing, yeah.
We are. That's a good reference there, Greg. I actually really dug the stuff though in regards to where they're in South Korea with Kreese. I like that stuff a lot. I do agree with you. I mean, I think that has been a big thing in Karate Kid, although I think it's a lot more essential here, to your point, that I don't know how they're going to beat these guys.
That's good.
I mean, like Chozen was, in regards to your point, like Chozen was way more karate efficient than Daniel in Karate Kid Part 2. Yet Daniel somehow was able to beat him, I think, just because Daniel had his head in the right place, and also I think
and
Chozen
his heart in the right.
Well,
place.
also too, Chozen made the point like he was fighting for, and I was and I was fighting against, kind of thing. So I think like mindset is a very big deal. But I do agree with you. I don't know how they're supposed to beat them, but maybe they don't beat them. Who knows? We'll have to see. But I really did like what I was seeing there. I think that was an interesting storyline with Kreese over there with Kim Da-Eun. But I do agree with you. I don't know how they're supposed to beat them. But that was an interesting development too with 6. But yeah, interesting episode. I wouldn't say it was the best of the 3, but I enjoyed it.
Well, you missed a very obvious reference.
Which one did I miss?
This episode's called Best of the Best.
I thought it was called Sleeper.
No. What's this one called?
I'm not sure.
Didn't he say Best of the Best at one point?
I think he did.
Oh.
There was a Best of the Best somewhere in here.
Yeah. And Best of the Best. Is this one called Sleeper? I don't know. One of them's called Best of the Best.
Oh.
I saw the titles at some point.
I thought it was
the best of the best of the best,
Either way,
sir.
he says Best of the Best and Best of the Best.
Men in Black.
Have you seen that movie?
Men in Black?
No, Best of the Best.
No, I have not.
Have you?
No, it's Best of the Best. This is a movie.
Best of the Best. Yeah, there's like 4 of them.
Which one's the best of the best of the best?
The first one, for sure.
I'm the best of the best of the best, sir. With honors, sir.
And the movie Best of the Best is about a Taekwondo competition in Korea.
Oh, cool.
Where 6 stars James Earl Jones as the head coach.
What?
Eric Roberts is one of the cast members.
What?
Chris Penn.
I want to see this now.
Philip Ree, who is not famous, but he's the star of all the Best of the Best. And they go. They're an American team that flies overseas to go into a martial arts competition.
Wow.
And
I'm done
of
seeing
course,
this.
the Americans win, even though they got people like Chris Penn on their team. Somehow beat
Thanks for
these
spoiling it.
Koreans who freaking train in the snow. And that's what I feel like they're referencing here is that. Or you're like, because that's a very American cinema trope thing to do. Like, let's get real Asian actors and do real martial arts. And then we'll get our American actors who we train for here, who are clearly just trained for the movie or show.
Well, that's what they
they'll
did.
win.
Well, that's what they did in the reboot, right, with Jaden Smith, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no spoilers.
That's a good one.
That's the only Karate Kid.
Anyway,
I mean, it's the same movie as the '84 film. Just saying.
Sounds like it's better. I think
a lot.
Probably
Jackie Chan's a little sad in that one.
Uh-oh.
John, what'd you think?
I liked this episode a good amount. As I would say, at least I would probably put this one at least at the second of the three, if not. I don't know. I enjoyed this a good amount. I liked the sleepover. I thought it was very much in the character of Johnny to like come up with a plan. And it's not it's like a kooky plan, and it doesn't fully work, but it kind of eventually achieves the result he's hoping for. So to me, that's very spiritually on point for Johnny. And yeah, I thought the scene between Sam and Tori was great. It made me misty-eyed. I like that. Devin Lee's just back, and she's got a good attitude again, so that's cool. And yeah, the stuff in Korea I'm enjoying also. My main, it's just a little nitpick. Like Kim Da-Eun seems less cutthroat in Korea than she was in America. A little bit. She seems more like just like an actual sensei in Korea with like actual concerns, not like an anime villain. Which is fine, which is, it gives room for Kreese to truly like, transcend and even give her moments to be like, whoa, what are you doing, man? And yeah, like I think it works to have certainly for the stakes, it's appropriate to be like, how are we ever gonna beat these guys? And I think, winning is one of those things in stories like this and ones that have gone multiple installments. It almost doesn't matter if they win as long as they go the distance, but it's fun to at least chew on the stakes and be like, oh man, like, yeah, what I'm anticipating them all meeting up. I'm anticipating all the stuff to come down the line, and Karate Kid going to Spain seems like it's gonna be fun. And yeah, I mean, like those two parts of the episode were very like distinct and very kind of well proportioned. And then the stuff with Miyagi is intriguing as well. And I wonder how that is going to, if they're going to resolve that here in this first part, if they're going to keep this as a thread running through the other parts, whatever that might be. I'm curious. Yeah. And like, I get Daniel being so upset that, Miyagi has this past transgression that he didn't ever tell him about. But, at the same time, I think you've raised some good points during the reaction. It's like, yeah, he was a younger man and he probably had to have some kind of personal motivation to become the good, altruistic, sensible and wise man that he did become, unless he had some secret brother he was like covering for or something like that. But yeah, like as a means of coming around the end of the show and keeping Mr. Miyagi's spirit alive, Pat Morita's spirit alive, his presence in absence alive. This is a nice thread to open up, and now I'm just curious to see where it goes, and I hope they make something that's, substantial out of it. I know it certainly set Chozen on the path to check back into Okinawa after being so resistant to that, which is kind of fun. I wonder if we're going to get like some kind of teams divided up for a little while kind of thing in light of that. What's going to be the effect of not having Chozen around for a minute, depending on when he goes. But yeah.
Before Greg says anything, I just want one thing to your little nitpick on Kim Da-Eun. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Just really quick. I agree with you. She's definitely not as cutthroat as she is when she's in America, when she was with Terry Silver. I have a big feeling that a lot of it has to do with fear, just being around Kim's Sun Young. That's just how I feel like she is. When she's not around him, she can just be a lot more cutthroat than when she's around
miles
him.
away from him.
Yeah, exactly. It's just my takeaway from it. But I totally feel you. She's definitely a lot less cutthroat, to your point. I mean, I do agree with you there, but that's just, I don't know how I felt. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys left me plenty of room here to expand upon. I like everything that you guys said. These are all good thoughts.
This is why we told you to go first.
And best of the best 3, Philip Reeve fights the KKK.
What?
I want to see these
really? And that's the one where they decide to let him lose.
Guys, put in the comments that John and I should react to these films. I'm telling you.
That was the first one I saw.
Dude, hey.
To get you guys ready for the Karate Kid coming out into December. We should
not good.
It's not. We should start there.
First one's the only good one, guys.
It is the best of the best of the best.
The only good one.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think that the storylines they did in the past 2 episodes, they've had this like lore expansion thing they're doing that upon introductory, it always plays a little weird to me.
Sure.
The way they're done, and like it's Cobra Kai, so weird is kind of the name of the game, and a little cartoony is the name of the game. That's one of the beauties of the show. There's something that seems a bit off about the way they have infused the whole. What's the grandfather's name in Korea? What's the
Kim Sun-young.
Kim Sun-young. Like having him still be alive in this like really old man makeup and like a traditional kung fu movie guy, and then having to like venture to the cave and kill a cobra, and it's like, all right, cool. This is very like kind of borderline mystical the way we're doing this, and then to have this expansion on Mr. Miyagi, and I guess like to having that image identity shattered, and Daniel being kind of, I get where Daniel's feeling of like you've had this perfect image of Mr. Miyagi this whole time, and he was your father. He was the one who you felt like you could tell everything to, and that he could tell everything about. Like there was a shared trust between them. So I understand. It just comes across a little mopey to me.
Yeah.
Like rather than being effective and having like the earth-shattering identity crisis, it feels like, come on, dude, come on. You're old enough to like pick up on reality right now.
Yeah, we should feel. For that to work, we need to feel some level of similar dismay.
And the mystery of it doesn't seem that intriguing to me. I'm just like, all right, he had a little bit of he was younger.
He
like,
stole. He was probably desperate. He was young.
Yeah.
He stole something, and
I will say it does feel a little similar to last season when we saw Jessica Andrews, Robin Lively's character from Karate Kid Part 3, who is the cousin of
Mike
Amanda. Yes, the cousin of Amanda. We saw that Amanda had a story that she didn't want to tell Daniel about, where she said that she took a bat to to the teacher who was having an affair with her father, and Daniel said, "You never told me about that. It's not a first date kind of story or an any date kind of story. It's not something I was proud of." And it's just something like I could see Mr. Miyagi, like that's not one of his prouder moments, and it's not something he didn't want to share with Daniel.
That's why I didn't tell him on the first day.
Because Daniel's judgmental of people's pasts.
Daniel's never screwed up in his past.
Cancel you for your past.
That's going to be the drama of the season. Now Daniel goes to cancel Mr. Miyagi's memory.
But I like this episode a lot. I thought it was funny. I thought Johnny was really funny. I like this whole maturity that we're seeing with all the characters, that when it comes down to, are they going to throw the fisticuffs? No, they have a conversation. They learn to communicate. I like those. The growth there with these characters, and I think the South Korea stuff was very fun this time. Like it wasn't like out of place at all. Like I thought it was really fitting, and they are building stakes up really well. That's why I'm wanting some stakes, and I'm feeling the bigger world. Because like to give you a very specific villain to latch onto, to give like this is my new Johnny that Kreese has, I think is a great prospect for an antagonist, a new antagonist that's not just hey one from the movies, I think that's a really smart idea, and I think that makes looking forward to the match more exciting. Anyway, guys, what do you think about this episode? Leave your thoughts down below. Thanks for being here, Andrew. Happy birthday!
Thank you, I appreciate it.
John,
yes.
Get Andrew a present, and you guys, I've been trying to act like this thing isn't scalding hot. But it has been burning me.
His hand is
the entire
fused
time.
to the mug.
I've been trying to just like every time I take a sip, just like don't show it. But man, this is too hot.
This is part of your training.
This is too hot.
This is part of your training.
I don't know how people do it. All right, guys, see you.
Brian Perry. Oh man, if I was in a karate class with you, I would feel terrified, impotent, like a shivering child, a babe,
like Greg,
left in the elements,
Greg on a Saturday,
helpless, deer in the headlights.
Greg every morning, noon and night.
Every morning, noon and night, just room filled with pee,
erectile
pee
dysfunction,
and poop, and erectile
real
dysfunction,
thing I'm struggling with,
and fear vomiting,
all the time,
all the bodily fluids,
leaving women dissatisfied.
And no one can stack up
Brian
to you.
Perry.
And in fact, it disrupts most of the world around you because every man around experiences this, and so it's a real, it's a real loud, shrill, messy situation.
Make up for the shrivel.
You should really let some of the rest of us have a chance at building a little confidence. I mean, it's not fun to watch a football game where like everyone gets slaughtered 1,000,000 points to nothing.
That's my balls every day.
It's 2 goose eggs. Same over here, G. But it's okay because somehow, some way, Brian Perry he chooses to share the generosity with us.
Surprisingly.
So while we're terrified to take your generous contributions and your good spirits and well wishes and your
So
thoughtful
true.
ideas,
So
you
true.
know, it's still, it's a mark of your character. We appreciate it.
Great man. Thank you, Brian
Don't
Perry,
beat
for
me
being
up,
such a
please.
beautiful soul.
We love you.